tentative explanation of observations is a hypothesis, which means that observations are used to construct a hypothesis which may be correct or wrong. It is a statement. In case of malaria, the hypothesis was that the plasmodium is the cause of malaria. So it was later on tested to be correct. Then we have the other hypothesis is that mosquitoes transmit plasmodium and this causes malaria. Now, what are the characteristics of a hypothesis? It should be a general statement. It should be tentative, means that it may be correct or it may be wrong. It's just a generalized kind of a statement. It may be kept as simple as possible, and it should be testable. Potentially falsifiable means that after testing, if it is wrong, it will be given up and it will not be accepted. Then we come to deductions. The next scientific method is the step in the scientific method is the deductions. Deductions are logical consequences of hypothesis. A biologist uses if and then logic to make up deductions from the hypothesis. Now what he does is he cannot see and observe every organism to construct a hypothesis and a statement which may be right or wrong. So he makes deductions on the basis of if and then logic. If a scientist observes the leaf cells in grass, and if there are nucleus is present in leaf cells in a grass, then it should be present in all green plants. So this is a deduction made by this biologist that all plants cells have nucleus in them. Then next step is experimentation. Experimentation is a procedure which is based on organized detailed steps taken, and in this process there are two groups are used in experimentation: the experimental group and the control group. Now experimental group is the set of apparatus in which one aspect is not provided, which is to be studied is not provided, and the control group is used to compare with the experimental group. Control group of the set of the experiment will have all the features provided. So if we want to study the importance of carbon dioxide for photosynthesis in experimental plant, in an experimental group we will put a plant and we will not give it carbon dioxide, and we will provide it with light, water and all the other nutrients, but not carbon dioxide. And in the control group we will provide all the important aspects. Carbon dioxide will also be provided, water, sunlight, nutrients, everything will be provided. So after experimentation we come to summarization of results. Results which are collected from the experiment, they are then set into table form, and then statistical methods are used, formulas are used to verify these results. Then finally, after the results have been recorded, the biologist records the results of an experiment in the form of tables, in the form of various charts, pie charts, bar charts, and then the results are published. It is important to publish the results of an experimental research because so that other scientists may use it to draw conclusions.